everyone, and welcome back to Speak Like a Leader. I am Paula, and today we are diving into the top 10 most important idioms you really need to know in business English. Whether you are in meetings, writing emails, or giving presentations, these idioms will help you communicate more effectively, and you will sound like a native speaker. Let's get started. First idiom for today, to break the ice. To break the ice means to start a conversation in a meeting, making people feel more comfortable. Usually, when meeting people for the very first time, everybody feels a bit awkward, so it's great to have someone in the group to initiate the discussion. For example, in a meeting context, you could say, "It's so great that John broke the ice by sharing a funny story about his weekend." Idiom number 2, to think outside the box. I think most of you have heard of this idiom, which means to think creatively and unconventionally. How would you use it? We need to think outside the box to come up with innovative solutions for our clients. Because thinking outside the box is especially important these days, because these days companies are looking for fresh ideas and new initiatives. Idiom number 3, to hit the ground running. That's a little bit more complicated. As many English idioms, this expression actually comes from the area of sports. And what it means is to start something, a project or a task, immediately, without wasting a moment. Start running the minute the progress begins. It is actually what most managers are looking for today. Someone could say, "I need to hire someone who will hit the ground running with this new project." Let's go to number 4. Get the ball rolling, another idiom connected to sports, which means to get things started. During a launch campaign, you would have to get the ball rolling to launch, for example, a new marketing campaign or to introduce a new in-store promotion. Idiom number 5, cut to the chase. Well, why would you say this? You would use this idiom to explain to someone that you need them to get directly to the point of what they actually want to say without wasting your time. When a meeting, for example, takes ages, it takes too long, you could say, "Let's cut to the chase. We need to address the budget issues before we end this meeting." Now, before we move on to the next 5 idioms, let's put the first 5 into one quick conversation so you can realize how smoothly you will sound when you use them all together. "Hi, Jack. Let me take you through some of yesterday's details during our team's meeting. Initially, Sarah broke the ice by sharing her experiences at the latest industry conference. As we brainstormed ideas for our next project, I encouraged everyone to think outside the box. With our deadlines fast approaching, we need someone who can hit the ground running. To ensure we stay on track, I proposed we all get the ball rolling immediately. And finally, I asked everyone to cut to the chase and focus on the key issues." Okay, now let's move on to the next 5 idioms. Idiom number 6, to touch base. This is actually an everyday expression that means to make contact with someone, but briefly. For instance, "I'll touch base with you later to discuss the report," or "Let's touch base this afternoon to go through the new proposal." Idiom number 7, to go back to the drawing board. This is actually one of my favorites. You would use this idiom when something doesn't seem to be working out and you need to start from scratch, from the beginning. So basically, start over because a previous attempt was unsuccessful. It can be frustrating sometimes, but when a client rejects your proposal, you also need to go back to the drawing board and think of new ideas. Idiom number 8. To take the bull by the horns. How about that? Think of yourself trying to tame, trying to control a bull, which means to deal with a difficult situation directly and confidently. If a team is not working efficiently, you could tell them, come on guys, you need to take the bull by the horns and address these customer complaints immediately. Idiom number 9 is by the book. To do things according to established rules or protocols. Especially when a company is audited, everybody needs to follow the rules, and they need to follow the rules by the book to ensure compliance. And the last idiom for today, idiom number 10, to keep me in the loop. To be informed, to be involved in a particular process or situation. When we have many people involved in a process, you could say, please make sure that you keep me in the loop about the project's progress. Most problems occur in business because people are not kept in the loop, and they don't understand the entire process or haven't been part of the entire conversation or email loop. Now, as before, let's put these 5 last idioms into one short statement. After reviewing our initial strategy, I realized that we have to go back to the drawing board. We need to take the bull by the horns and implement a more aggressive marketing plan. This way, we will ensure that everything is done by the book and we have outlined all the procedures. What I do is I'll touch base with each department to make sure that everybody is kept in the loop. So that completes our 10 idioms for today. I truly believe that these idioms will help you improve your business communication skills and make you sound like a native speaker. Which idiom did you find the most useful? Let us know in the comments below. If you want to find more great videos to practice your business English, then check out many more videos on my channel or even visit my website for amazing free resources. Don't forget to subscribe so I can continue to upload weekly lessons for you on my channel. Keep on listening and stay enthusiastic.